Hi guys, so we're talking job support scheme today. A little bit of a complicated one this one, but it's the new scheme that replaces the furlough scheme. So the furlough scheme ends on the 31st of October and the job support scheme starts on the 1st of November. Okay, and that's supposed to run, or it's scheduled to run so far at this present time for the next 6 months, okay. So what's the point of it? It's for businesses who are forced or unable to give their workers kind of their normal full-time hours. Companies will still have to pay for any hours that the employee works. Okay, so any normal work gets paid purely as normal. However, then the burden of the hours that are unworked, okay, is shared between the employer, the government, and the employee. Okay, so they're actually split a third. Okay, gets a little bit complicated, the numbers here. It took me a little while to get my head around it when I first read, so I'm going to try and explain that. So first of all, the qualifying employees, or to qualify, the employees must work at least 33% of their normal hours. Then for every hour not worked, the employer and the government will each pay 1/3 of their usual pay, okay? So if they work a third, they get paid for that third as normal. The remaining 2/3, okay, is then split 3 different ways, okay? A third the employer pays for, a third the government pays for, and a third essentially the employee pays for because it's unpaid, okay? So if you've got an employee that works 33% of their usual hours, the way this all kind of adds up together is that they will still actually receive 77% of their wages as normal. Well, not as normal, they receive 77%. The employer will actually cover 55% of that amount, but they'll only get them for 33% of the time. And then the government will pay 22% towards the employee's salary as well, okay? That's how it works. It takes a little, you might need to listen to me say that a few times. I know it takes a little while to get your head around. To be eligible, you must be a small or medium-sized business. You must have a UK bank account and a UK registered PAYE scheme as of the 23rd of September 2020. Okay. The employees must work at least 33% of their hours in order for it to work as well. One small point, the grant payments are actually made afterwards, okay? They're made in arrears, so they're paid after you make the payment to the employee. So you have to be aware of that from a cash flow perspective. You've got to pay it out before you're going to get it back in. A little bit complicated, a little bit tricky on the numbers. I hope I've explained it so that it's understandable. If not, fire me any questions. Cheers guys, speak again.